So, got an email from a Kate Borry. Um, she says, I'd really like some training on how to use social media effectively to communicate with core members and those on the fringe of a youth group. Um, she goes on here to talk about how they have people that have also left their youth group living in different areas in New Zealand, even some that are international. And she says, they write letters, which is great, but she'd really like some help with Facebook, for example. And she's wondering also what other youth groups around the country are doing. So, well, let's have a little look. She mentioned Facebook. So, let me go to Facebook. I'm going to start off by assuming that you have Facebook, and that you aren't having to learn how to create an account, and that you've maybe used it before. But let's have a look at some other youth groups. So if I type in youth group, I'm sure we will find somebody. We have Bonfire Youth Group, and let's check them out because this is Jono Hesp. He's a youth worker in Plympton, and this is his church youth group's page. You can see every so often he's written things like here he says, Happy New Year everyone, hope you had a good one. And you can see that people are responding to things he's saying. He's sharing clips, movie clips and stuff, and it's getting a little bit of a reaction with the youngsters. It's a great way to build a community. The other thing to notice is that when he writes things, it never says it's from Jono. In fact, it says it's from the Bonfire Youth Group, which is pretty good, because it means that maybe Jono wrote that, but maybe it was one of his other leaders that did it. They all write things under that name. It makes brands it, I think, better. Of course, we have our Presbyterian page, Presbyterian Youth Ministry. We have a page also. It's not quite the same as a youth group, but it's the same sort of idea. So how do we make such a group? Well, the way I would recommend you do it is going to the Help Centre. This probably is an official way, but I always go to the Help Centre for things like this, and just say exactly what you want to do. I want to create a page. I want to create a page. How can I create a page? If you are the official representative of an organisation, business, celebrity, or band, you can create a page here. Well, let's just do that. We click on, let's click on the link, and here we are. We've come to create a page. So you can create a community page here, and you can just call it whatever you want. So let's just call it Youth Group, shall we? And we create the page, and voila, there we go. You'll notice it looks just the same as your own page, except for there's a big question mark because there's no image here. But if we and there's even a little guide here saying things to do, 1, 2, 3, the different steps. So if we maybe start off by uploading an image, it's just the sort of typical thing you would see. I have a youth group image just here on my desktop, so that works out well. And if I stick that in, hopefully we're gonna see something happen here. Yep, there we go. It brought up our youth group image, and you'll notice that straight away it's gone up here like it would your own picture. Second thing I suggest you do is invite some of your friends. So let's get on with that, so this is where you'd invite your youth to come along. I'm going to invite Carlton Johnstone, my colleague here, because I'm sure he won't mind being invited, whilst some of my other friends may not appreciate it. So right now he would have been sent an invite. Of course, everybody has the option just to come to your page and click like. So let's do that just now, even though that's not the third in line, but you'll now see one person likes that. So there's me, I like this. You can post a status update, and so let's do that. You can say, hey guys, we have a Facebook page, and click share, and there it goes. It's exactly the same. You can add photos, add videos, or whatever, and there they go. And notice again, just like Jono's one, it doesn't say it's come from me. It says youth group. And of course, if we go to my personal page, if we go to my home page, there it is. You notice it's come up on my page, and so everybody that likes your page, all the people in the youth group, would get that notice when they like it. So it's a great way just to remind people on the afternoon of youth group, hey, remember it's on tonight, or whatever. That's probably the best way to use the youth group page. do notice it was completely separate. If I go to my profile, it goes to my page. To get back, if you type in youth group, that's what I called it. There it is. It's right at the very top, and it gets back to that page. So that's basically how you get going with it. There are other things you may want to do. You may want to add info about your youth group. The easy way to do everything is really this thing here, right underneath your picture. It says edit page, and that's going to help you do everything else you ever want to do with your youth group. You can see down here it has a list of tabs. Basic information. You might want to have a description saying we meet on Fridays 7 to 9 p.m. for example. Type in your website address, and then you say save. We already have a profile picture, but this is where you change it now. A great one is manage admins. Right now I'm the only admin, but it would be sensible to have your other youth group leaders like Carlton Johnstone being there as well, so that when they type on the page it comes up your youth group. I'm not going to do that to him today. If you flick through here, you're going to find everything you'd ever want to do to your little youth group page, and you can always come back here to view page. Leave this page, yeah, sure. So I hope that demonstration really gives the basics. That's how you make your own youth group page. Of course, a lot of Facebook is about how you personally interact with those friends, but I recommend that after you get somebody new to your youth group, come here and suggest and invite them to become a friend of your page. It's a real quick way of making them feel like they're part of the group, and we've seen lots of positive results from people using Facebook. Okay, well, I hope that answers your question, Kate, and thank you for asking.